Colleen? Hi. Hey, it's Bob Chapman. How you doing?
Oh, hi, Bob. How are you?
You called about Bob?
You mean Bob Corpa?
Well, he seems all right most of the time. He's a lousy golfer, but I guess that's neither here nor there.
Oh, my gosh.
Uh,
Some other stuff. Okay.
you ever think about, what about that wraparound program for him?
Might give him some support when he's transitioning home.
Yeah. Well, let me know if I can help.
Okay. All right. I'll talk to the staff here and see if we can maybe put a team together. Thanks for calling. I'm glad you made the referral.
See ya.
Okay. Bye-bye. Bob Chapman called me today and some issues that have come up for Bob. And so just thought we should really think about approaching Bob about maybe doing a rap team.
Rap team for Bob.
Let's do it! So wraparound is a really cool process where we get a group of people together that care about you, who want to support you through a time of crisis or struggle and stress, and who want to help you succeed in achieving your goals. The SNCT is a part of the wraparound process, which stands for Strengths, Needs, Culture, Discovery, and it is basically your story.
Bob, I don't know what this means, but we're going to snick you up.
We're gonna snick Bob up.
We're gonna snick Bob up.
Snick. That boy needs to be snicked up. We're here to snick up that Bob.
We're going to snick you up.
We're gonna snick Bob up. That's what we're doing. Snick him up.
We're going to snick Bob up.
We're going to snick you up.
Snick him up, snick him down.
We're gonna snicked Bob up.
I'd like to snick him up.
We're gonna snick Bob up.
Yeah.
Don't know what in God's name that means, but we're doing it. I received a phone call asking me to serve on a rap team for you. And I thought, oh, Mother of God, how am I going to do that? I kind of reflect then on what rap team is all about, which is the strengths and the needs. And I think strengths, boy, he's got a lot of strengths.
He's a good advocate. He's very he's very like logical, so I think that helps him be more objective sometimes.
Bob is tall, pretty physically fit. That's a strength.
Bob is able to focus. He's able to go to the same restaurant, the same time, order the same food, the same day of the week.
You even were able to do a look-alike to the mayflies that hit town.
Loves his wife, and he loves his children. Those are big strengths with me.
What are his strengths? It's hard to say specifically what his strengths are because Bob is good at everything.
So you have so many, many aspects to that personality of yours. Almost as many as you had looks. You went from Welcome Back Kotter to Welcome Back Kotter without a mustache to Welcome Back Kotter. The mustache was back and the beard. Many different looks, the same old Bob.
He is awfully good with those babies.
And Bob does love the babies.
He's good at selling his house and buying another house and then fixing that up and selling it.
Bob's strengths, I think people feel very calm in Bob's presence. So I think secret to him connecting with clients is just, it's pretty even.
Underneath the surface, have a heart of gold.
I mean, he has a ton of strengths, but I can't.
Has a lot of hair, another strength.
Wrote well and funny. And he made a dynamic Thanksgiving dinner for us.
Flexibility, well, nobody ever accused you of being Gumby. That's for sure.
Actually, he's good at everything. He's really like this, as he used to say. He's calm, he's even keel, he's calming, steady force. He's patient. Well, he's not really patient.
He's very respectful. He treats his clients like with such respect, and I think they respond to that.
Wait a minute, we're talking about Bob, right?
How's he with old people?
He's a little crotchety.
In the short time I've worked with Bob, I'd have to say his strengths are expert snack bringer for the kinship care groups. Those three ladies never went home hungry. And I'd have to say I've never met anyone who could easily resemble most historic figures, including George Washington, Alexander Hamilton, and Thomas Jefferson.
He does do a remarkable impression of any old.
He makes me laugh harder than anybody. He can make the greatest faces. He can imitate Ron's, that kind of casual face that Ron has when he's very expressive and then he just goes blank. And then becomes expressive again, and he would do that to me at meetings all the time and make me laugh.
Bob's determined. He's driven. He doesn't let challenges overcome him. He's curmudgeonly. Is that a strength? I'm not sure.
It's very informative. He can tell me everything about a show I miss. That is a big strength. So when I DVR it, I say I DVR it. He says, do you want to hear about it? I said, don't tell me. But then he tells me everything, and he can recite it verbatim.
It's like we were in that conversation together.
Right. So
Thank
that
you.
is a major strength, and that is important. Because TV and relaxing is important.
His ability to use common sense, where the rest of us, I think, were looking for wizards and the next best thing.
He's dedicated. He's good-hearted. Just a good guy.
It's just that, retirement's, it's okay. I don't know how to do it because I failed at retirement, but I think it's okay, and I think you'll do well. And I wish you the best of luck in retirement, and I hope you pick a hobby. Find something new to do, okay?
He's good at helping. He's gotten me out of many jams. He's good at offering other ways to look at problems. He's good at reframing things. He's good at being a good friend. He's been just a fabulous friend over the years.
Well, Bob is very prompt. He was always on time. Always, in fact, early. In fact, so early that I think it kind of ticked the boss off a little bit.
Bob?
Because then she changed the rules about having to start later. So he was really early.
Ain't happening. I'm sorry, I'm not sure what his other strengths are. That's just something I love to hear him say. It ain't happening.
Organized. He took notes better than anyone I know. Always, the notes were always so organized and not really easy to read, but they were organized and he was timely with them. He got them done very quickly.
Then, of course, anytime anybody needed something creatively written, they went to the old stick-in-the-mud Bob, who could be more creative and more witty than the entire staff put together, and also managed to be appropriate.
So he is so funny, and he has an incredible memory for things that you'll never need to know, except if you want to, like presidential facts and rock and roll history and just culture from the 60s and 70s. Fascinating. He always won the trivia contests. And yes, funny. Did I mention he's funny? He's really funny. And he's very kind, and he's very helpful. And, he's just the greatest.
This is a fantastically nice guy. I know he thought that I was insane, but I found that added to his credibility.
He is good at remodeling kitchens. He's good at rehabbing cars.
Your ability to choreograph Christmas carols bent over in a van on our way downtown. How you did that I'll never understand. But your willingness to do it and laugh about it. Who said you didn't have a sense of humor? You could figure percentages faster than anyone I knew, which was a big help to Mary Eileen and I.
He's like this. He's calm. He's good at cutting his own hair.
But I think more than anything else, Bob, I gotta say that I have the utmost respect, admiration for Joan for putting up with you. I don't know how she's done it. We struggled for 30 years. She's been in for even a longer haul. But your love affair, the story that you two have, is one to inspire.
The other strength is I might not see him for a long time, and when I see him, it's like I just saw him yesterday. We don't miss a beat, and we pick up where we left off, whether it was 6 months ago or a year ago, or it could have been 25 years ago, and pick up right where we left off. And that's one of the greatest things about Bob is he's just a great friend, whether I see him every single day or if I see him 3 times a year, and loyal, and that's my buddy Bob. That's something about Bob, and that's what I'm saying, and I'm sticking to it. Congratulations, Bob.
Needs.
As far as needs go, let's see, the family has a definite need not to drive each other crazy. We don't want to see Joan and Bob on the police blotter.
And hopefully she won't kill you in the process.
And I keep hearing that he has a need to improve his golf game. Whatever. He needs a project. Bob likes a project. And he has a need to have an active, fun retirement.
So, Bob, you ready for your rap team? It ain't happening. What do you mean it's not happening? It ain't happening.